In the 23rd century, most citizens on Earth are living below the poverty line. This is why many people end up accepting very dangerous jobs like mining, military, and space exploration. To travel through the universe, explorers use a system called slipstream, which turns matter into a data signal and transmits it to a fixed coordinate. All the volunteers are given an Apex device fused into their nervous system in order to use this slipstream. Newbie Whit is getting ready to start a new job at the West Coast Search and Rescue Team. Before he leaves, he and his pregnant wife Lisa share a sweet moment together, and Lisa gifts him a picture of them with a loving note as a lucky charm before kissing him goodbye. Later at the West Coast Slipstream Division, the team gives Whit a very warm welcome. The captain makes most of the team head out, then right in front of Whit, he begins asking Dave about the jump he's made because he's noticed something weird in the logs that may indicate a dirty jump. Dave just dismisses it as a silly mistake. Suddenly, an announcement comes through saying squads 14 to 28 must get ready to jump. The captain puts up a video feed of the jump and notices how the teams are going blind into a mining site. After just a few seconds, only a few team members come back, and to everyone's shock, they're screaming in pain and horror, not to mention the blood dripping on their faces. An alarm is raised because apparently quarantine has been breached, and when the doctors try to help the bleeding rescuers, one of them starts to shoot everyone. The captain, Dave, and Whit try to leave the room, but they find the door locked because of protocol. They watch on the screen how little by little every team member that came back becomes violent and attacks each other. Soon the bullets are piercing the walls and almost hit the trio. For the sake of their safety, they have no choice but to jump, even if the jump only mentions a location called Infini that is off the grid. Dave doesn't want to go because that's where the crazy ones just came from, but soon the lockdown protocol begins filling the room with gas, meaning they must jump or die. For some reason, the captain's Apex cannot decipher the code, so only Whit and Dave manage to jump while the captain is left behind to die. Moments later, the East Coast Central Command is in complete chaos with the news of what's happening in Infini. The chief puts together a search and rescue team and explains the situation to them. Infini is the furthest outpost in the galaxy and is known